Weezy out of here. Weezy out of here. Weezy out of here.
Yo, what is good? It is your boy, Lil Dougie. And today, we're doing something very different. I'm telling you guys the story on how I did shrooms for the first time. And also ended up sipping that Waukesha. So, how did this exactly happen? Alright. So, I can't recall exactly when, like what what time this occurred, like what month or day or whatever the fuck. It was most likely a weekend or we were on break or something, because this happened, I think, yes, senior year. This happened my senior year of high school. And on the weekends, me and my boy Jordan would always, and still kind of do, it's more sporadic now, but we used to every weekend almost we'd fucking hit each other up and be like, yo, you trying to hang? Or like whatever the fuck. And I think I was driving. Yeah, yes, I think I was driving. So I had my mom's red 2017 Chevy Cruze, piece of shit car. And Jordan, I think, told me beforehand, like, he was like, yo, so this weekend, me and my boy, I'm not gonna disclose his name, but we're gonna call him Kevin. So his name is gonna be Kevin. So he's like, yo, me and my boy Kevin, Kevin says that he has some shrooms. And me and Jordan have always wanted to indulge in some psychedelics. So, I was like, that is so good. That's so cool. But the problem is Kevin has them. And I don't really like Kevin too much. We're not gonna get into it, but I just don't. Just keep in mind that I don't really like this kid. So, I'm like, man, like, fuck, dude, like, fuck it. I might just have to pull up because I want to do shrooms. Like, I have to pull up. So, like, regardless. So, I'm like, I drove over there. I drove over there after work, yes, because I would get off school and then I would go to work and then get off work. But I have the weekends off work, so I'd get off work and then I drove over to his house, and I guess Kevin had not gone there yet. So, like, me and Jordan were kind of just waiting there. I had brought some weed and obviously I had to bring some weed because I was gonna stay over at Jordan's the entire weekend. That's basically what I would do. So, um, we're just waiting for Kevin to show up, and he finally does. And, Kevin, here's something that neither me or Jordan knew about, okay? Kevin comes in and he's like, "Yo, what's up, guys? Like, what's good?" And so he pulls out of his backpack, he pulls out a baggie of shrooms. And Kevin wasn't really informed. I guess Jordan did not tell him that I wanted to indulge in these shrooms too, because the entire night, like the entire time that we were like about to take the shrooms, um, I'll get to it. So Kevin pulls out the shrooms, and then what I did not expect at all, he pulls out this bottle, this little medicine bottle of some red liquid. And I'm like, what the hell is that? And Jordan, I guess, knew that he could get this lean, but, I had no fucking idea. And Jordan did not know he was bringing it either, but I saw him bring it out, and I was like, yo, is that what I think it is? And he was like, "Yep, it's the walkie, bro." And he had like 3 cans of Sprite. Like, this man came prepared to sip. And I was like, "Oh my god." Like, I have never seen lean before. I've never known how to get lean. Like, I mean, I've not been actively searching for it, obviously, but it has been something that I wanted to try. So this was the golden opportunity, ladies and gentlemen. And Kevin graciously offered me some of this lean. And I was like, I'd be a fool to say no. I would be an absolute fool not to say no to this right now. And we didn't have any like styrofoam cups. Obviously, we just poured that shit in like a regular ass Joe Schmo cup. And also the MVC3 gameplay. I know it's not the best gameplay, bro. I just like playing the game, okay? I know I'm bad, but anyway, I pour some Sprite in this cup, and he pours me some lean in it, and I'm just fucking like fascinated by this shit because I have never seen lean ever. Like, I've never seen, like, I mean, I've seen obviously on like my phone and shit, on videos, whatever, but I have never seen this shit in person, so I'm kind of just fascinated by this shit. I'm like, damn. Like, I mean, it was like you pour that shit in there and it's like traveling through the liquid type shit. I'm like, whoa. Because I think me and Jordan already smoked because I must have been high. I was like, whoa, dude. Look how it's traveling, and look at it. It's all like red and shit. I was like fucking geeking over it. But Kevin pours himself some, I think. And I think once we were about to take the shrooms, he was like, "Man, I don't even want to like sip that shit for real." But I had already begun sipping before anybody had taken any shrooms. So I I was high and had already started sipping. So, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, the feeling was man, it was like, I really don't know how to describe it, man, other than fucking awesome. That's really all I can say. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and describe how this felt. Imagine, like I was already stoned, so I was already on, cloud nine, and I sipped the lean, and my boy, it was kind of a struggle to keep my eyes open. Like, I felt very warm and cozy, and I just was honestly loving life at that point. I was like, damn, like, this shit, like, man, I'm fucking loving life right now. Because when Kevin showed up initially, I wasn't really the happiest camper because I didn't like this kid. You know, just didn't like the kid. But I sipped the lean and I'm just like, damn. I'm like, everything is a whole lot better. um but listen. This was a one-time thing for me. Do not I do not condone. I do not condone any of the shit in this video, but any of the shit I'm telling you right now, but especially I don't condone lean, really. It's very nice every once in a while. But you know, it's not very good for the long term, let me just tell you that. So I'm just loving life right now. And Jordan and Kevin are kind of divvying up the shrooms. And now I'm kind of hesitant to ask him if I can take any. But Jordan is kind of like geeking out over it. He's like, man, I don't know if I want to do this, man. You know, like he is not in the right headspace already. And me, I walked in that bitch, I was like, man, I'm ready to do some fucking shrooms. So, I remember Jordan just offered me some of his little stash that Kevin had divvied up for him. And I was like, oh, okay, thanks, bro. And I remember eating some of it. And I remember Kevin being like, he was like, yo, chill. Like, he actively, like, stopped me, like, from eating, like, too much. And I'm just like, okay, like, okay. So I stopped eating, but I can't remember how much I ate. Like, I didn't eat too much. I ate, I don't know. I did not eat very much, but I ate enough to where it did something, okay? So we're just like, I remember we're just sitting there. I think Kevin and Jordan are playing Fortnite, and I'm just watching them. But Jordan is obviously tweaking. He's tweaking off the shrooms. Like, he is having a full-blown, like, trip right now. And me, I'm kind of just sitting here and, you know, stuff is kind of moving, like I remember looking at the ceiling and like some of the shadows were moving or some shit. But it wasn't too much on the visuals. It was more of a feeling. Like I could feel the shrooms and the lean and the weed just, dude, literally. Um I felt bussin'. Like I felt good this night. Like I felt good. I felt real good. So, um like it was like the highest I have ever been in my life. Like, I mean, getting crossfaded was probably nothing to this. Like nothing. I was the happiest dude on the planet. Nothing. A fucking a fucking SWAT team could have busted down the door in that bitch. I would not have gave a fuck. Like I was that like out of it. So I remember Jordan is tweaking and we're just trying to watch some YouTube. I remember we're watching like the video where Yeet goes to Icebox. And I remember Jordan just could not look at the TV. He could not look at the TV and he was constantly asking Kevin, "Yo, Kevin, how long does this stuff last, man? Yo, how long does this last, man?" And Kevin was kind of just like, "Yo, chill, like it'll be okay." And I remember Jordan was just like, "Man, all right, man, like I'm really I'm tweaking out over here." And me and Kevin are kind of just laughing at him. We did not know the full extent to what he was going through yet, but I remember at some point I think everybody coerced me into buying DoorDash, DoorDash Taco Bell. So I think I bought it. I think, but I think I bought it. So we had DoorDash Taco Bell, and oh my god, I fucking slam those chalupas, dude. Like those, oh my god. The chalupas were so fucking good. And I remember I ordered a Baja Blast, okay? And I still had some lean left. And I was like, I wonder what it would taste like if I put the lean in the Baja Blast. And mind you, the lean is red. So I put the red lean in this blue liquid, and it turned purple. And I was like, whoa, dude. Whoa. Just like fascinated by the littlest thing. But, I mean, it looked cool. And it tasted even better, bro. Like, this shit tasted good on the Sprite. But, oh my god, ladies and gentlemen, the lean in the Baja Blast was immaculate. I cannot even lie to you. It was immaculate. Mint. And it took me a while to finish that shit. I was kind of slow sipping, savoring the moment. But I remember Kevin did not sip his lean, all of his cup. So you know what my tweaker ass did, okay? I put that shit in the fridge for tomorrow, okay? Like my boy. My boy. But that is how like in love with the drink I was at this moment. So but I remember Kevin had fallen asleep and Jordan could not fall asleep, and I was just chilling, bro. I can't even remember what I was doing, but I was just high as fuck, just chilling. And I remember Jordan. I think. Wait a minute. I can't remember when this happened. I can't remember if Jordan went to bed first and I was just on the couch, or if Jordan like coerced me into doing this. But I think I was on the couch, like just on TikTok, like ready to go to bed or some shit. And I think Jordan had migrated to his mom's room to go to bed. And I think he came out. He came out and came out to the front room where we were. And he saw me still awake and he was like, "Yo, Reed, yo, can you lay with me in bed?" He was like, "Can you lay with me in bed, bro? I can't sleep. I'm tweaking over here." And I'm laughing. I laughed at him at first, but I was like, "Yeah, sure, bro. I got you." And I just got in the bed and he was just sitting there he was just laying there talking to me. And I think I was still sipping the lean. I was still sipping the lean while talking to him. And I was just like, man, I was trying to just be as chill as possible. I was just like, man, it'll be okay, bro. It'll be all good, bro. You just didn't have the right mindset. You just didn't have the right mindset going into it. And I don't know, I just kept trying. I talked to him for a few hours, I think. And yeah, I eventually was like, "All right, man, I'm going to bed." So I went to bed, woke up, and Kevin was gone. And Jordan was up, and he got me up. And I remember I sipped a little bit of the lean that was still in the fridge. But I remember it just tasted flat, really flat. And I was like, "Ew, this shit just does not taste as good as it did, so I'm just going to pour it out." So I poured that bitch out. And I went home Sunday. And my boy, I remember that I just had this feeling. I was like, man, I want to get fucked up like that again. So I remember my mom went to work, and my mom just has alcohol just laying out, just out. So she went to work, and you guys already know what the fuck I did. I straight up just started sipping some of that alk. And I got the most drunk that I've ever been in my life. Holy shit. Yeah. Oh my god. But, yeah. That was definitely an experience. And honestly, I think that lean is a good party drug, but I don't know, consistently sipping it, I couldn't do, so let me know how you guys like this story. If you want to see more of this shit, I don't know, I was just at work and I was like, I could do a YouTube video or some shit. I could just do a little commentary thingy. So let me know if you guys like this. Let me know if you guys like this video, and let me know if you want more. If anybody even watched this, hey, let me know in the comments below if you made it to the end of the video. If you made it to the end of the video, man, just congratulations, honestly. Why don't you just subscribe? Why don't you just subscribe at that point? Honestly. Anyway, I'm going to I don't know, like, I released some music. I released that fucking the Rabbit God EP, and that was kind of just a little something I cooked up on fucking BandLab. But I released a song. It's on the channel on SoundCloud as well. It's not on Spotify because it is a remix. I can't just, that's bad. So, yeah. I'm outie.
Holy fucking shit.